Belly dancing is exotic, hypnotic, complex movements with dramatic flair. And despite its reputation, it isn't meant to entertain men.
Or that it's just a sexy dance, or, you know, like frivolous, and it's not. It's rich in culture and history. It's so much more than what is portrayed, like, you know, in movies.
Angela Flagg took up belly dancing later in life.
I'd seen belly dancers as a child, and I always loved it. I was a stay-at-home mom. I homeschooled my son, and I spent so much time, you know, on others, but I finally decided one day, you know, I'm gonna take a class.
That was 8 years ago. Now she's performing for audiences and teaching classes.
I'm just gonna walk home, kicking stones at parked cars.
Angela had no background in belly dance, learning from scratch.
You're not used to moving your hips in certain ways, or your head, or your shoulders, or your hands, or your hips, your arms, and all at the same time.
Angela performs with the Barefoot Truth Dance Company, made up of dancers from New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts. They travel around the Northeast and beyond, entertaining crowds at festivals and parties. On this day, they rehearse in Angela's backyard in Dover. Whitley Marshall is the dance troupe's co-director.
It really brings community. It brings so much joy to each one of us, and a different connection that you can't really experience in any other dance form.
There are many different styles of belly dance. Its origins are a topic of debate.
There's actually a lot of different, almost controversy around the history of belly dance because it's so old, and so much of our history has been passed down orally and not in a written form.
Its beginnings trace back to Egypt. The first belly dancers were a group of nomads, influenced by folkloric dance styles they came across in their travels. Belly dance is also believed to have roots in India and Africa. It became popular in the U.S. in the 1960s and 70s. You're probably most familiar with American tribal style. Also favored ITS, or improvisational team synchronization, a fusion-type belly dance.
Improvisational dance, it really takes the heart of belly dance, where we're moving in the moment, connecting with the musicians, with each other, with the environment, and it's exciting.
Dancers follow a leader, but that leader is rotating.
We know a vocabulary of movement, and then we'll cue each other in very subtle ways, so it looks like we're choreographed, but it's actually all in the moment.
Many times after a show, I've had people come up and say, wow, your choreography was great, and I'm like, that was improv.
It's a full body workout and takes a lot of strength.
Belly dance is all about muscle isolation, whether you're isolating your shoulders for a shimmy, or you're doing a belly roll from your top abdominal muscles to your bottom abdominal muscles.
Classic steps include that shimmy, also undulations, flowing fluid movements throughout the body, and hip hits, sharp and quick hip pulses. The more moves you layer over each other, the more difficult the dance.
If you were shimmying, but also doing chest circles, but also doing floreos with your hands and snake arms and walking.
Even though belly dancing is showy, bright costumes and props, dancers insist there's no required look.
You do not have to look perfect, whatever that is. Yeah, just show up. The correct body for belly dancing is any body.